Hi guys, I thought I'd do a video on how to program and code a remote start key for Alfa Romeo Giulia. My model's 2019, but it will work for all of the models, just except the diesel ones, which are I think it'll be blocked from doing it due to the I'm not too sure, but it's blocked from doing it because they don't get it in America. So yeah, anyway, the diesels don't get the remote start capability, but all the petrol models do. I'm connected up here with this ELM device. I've had it for years, had it for all the fits I used to have as well, and I've got a SWG bypass to get past that, and that's just plugged directly into that. So obviously if you've got a model that doesn't have the SWG bypass, you can plug it into the OBD, which is down there, but I don't have that, so I just have a cable for that instead. So the first thing you want to do, obviously, connect it all up. Just no adapters. Obviously, I've got to say, you will need the grey and blue adapters for this. There's no way of doing it without. The apps I'll be using are Alpha OBD to read the pin. I did try and program the key through this, but it did not work for whatever reason. I'll probably try it again in the future and see if it works with a new key, but it wasn't working for me. So reading the pin is through Alpha OBD, and then I'll be using multi-ECU scan to do the coding and then program the key as well. It's annoying I don't have a new key to show you, but I'll just show you how you get to the state of coding the keys, etc. So with the Alpha OBD app open, you need to obviously select your car, Alfa Romeo, and then Giulia, and then to read the pin you need to go to radio frequency hub. Make sure you click on that as well, because it will just show you other options within the active diagnostic. But once you click on that and it's highlighted blue, you go on active diagnostic, and then you go down, and then it will have at the bottom here read pin. So you just click on that, and then I'm not too sure what it's doing right now, if it's stuck or not. How did I do this before? Oh, so I think I've got to have, I might remember, I have to have the key off. Or is it not connected? Did I connect it up? It's all connected. I think it's connected here. Right, let's try that again. And why didn't let me press? I could do it before. Yeah, read this. Oh, sorry. Yep, I'm being stupid there. So you need to connect to the radio frequency hub. So it's connected there. Well, it's saying please wait at the top. Might be because I turned the car off. Oh no. You can have the car off while doing the keys stuff anyway. So you go on here and you go read pin, press start. If it wants to, not too sure what it's doing now. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just my laptop being really slow. So I've got the pin on the screen there. I'm not going to show you completely, but it shows you, obviously here, I'll show you the pin completely for ages, but there's the pin anyway, and it shows the number straight after. So with that, you want to note that down, maybe take a photo of it or something, and then I'll just press stop on here, so stop, and then go on here and disconnect. Right, close down Alpha OBD completely, because now you want to use multi-ECU scan to connect up. So from here, you'll want to do, you can do it one of two ways. You can program the key first and then do the code afterwards, or you can do the code before, which I did because I didn't have the key. I just wanted to make sure proxy alignment ran all right. But I think it's probably good to see if the key works first before changing anything and doing proxy alignment. So what you want to do is connect to the, obviously open up again, make sure you select the right car, and this is Giulia 2-litre turbo. You want to set, go down and go on to body, and then go on the radio frequency hub, and then you can connect to here, and you don't have to have the, it says key is on, but I found you didn't have to have the key on, and this is the only way I was trying to do the keys. Maybe this is why I didn't have had issues with Alpha OBD. Obviously a few errors there. I think this is when with the key as well, sometimes it comes up something weird. But anyway, you have to have the ignition off completely. See, here's got the radio on, but obviously, yeah, ignition completely off. What you got to do is just make sure you've got all the keys with you that you want connecting to the car, all the old ones, etc, etc. And it says you can have up to 8 keys stored on here, so you don't have to worry about, you know, having more than 2. You can have 3. Once you've got your keys, you need to do key program. You could click on key program in here. What I might actually do is show you on the disconnected version as such what to do. So if I go on simulate, so clicking on simulate, so just got the normal cable in, obviously car is off, and do key programming, and then once you've got your keys with you, you know, press execute. It says about reading notes, so I advise to read notes because there's a few bits there you might not know of. And yeah, like it says, to have all the keys as well with you. So once you read all the notes, press Y. This is where it asks you to put your security code in that you got from Alpha OBD. So obviously the 5 digits there. Don't know if it'll let me do so. Probably say yep. This function may damage your vehicle. Continue at own risk. Yes. Don't think it'll damage the car though. For some reason it's saying I've got an issue here. I'm not really too sure why that is. Anyway, I'll try and do it again. It might be because I'm in this simulation mode. So read all notes, yes. Do the code, yep. Might damage your vehicle. It's probably going to say the same again, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what that's doing. Maybe it thinks it's connected to this car. I don't know. Oh, it's frozen now. I'll get back to you once it unfreezes itself. Just try that again after it unfroze, and doesn't like it if you're just not doing it for real, basically, even in simulation mode. But basically, it will say it has started the procedure. It says the system will ask you for FOBIC 1 and click Y. And then what you do is make sure you put the key down in here, and then you press unlock. It says to just press it once, like don't quickly press it, just press it. Don't have to hold it down, just a good press on it, just make sure it is clicked down. If it's not showing anything, just try it again. And then once it recognises the key, it will say, it will move on to the next key. And then once you're sorted with that, basically, obviously, like I said, you need your other keys as well, your old one. So what you would do is probably do your old keys first, make sure they're recognising, and then do the new key as well with the remote start. So after that, then you'll get to your final key, and then you'll say no more keys, and then you can disconnect from the radio frequency hub. I'll plug this back in again. So after that, you'll want to go to CAN setup, proxy alignment procedure. So I will actually use my car and show you what I've done, and then connect it up. So press connect. Yep. And then go over to adjustments. Actually, I don't think you have to go over to adjustments, but there are some other modes you can enable in the proxy alignment here, which is pretty cool. I've just done for myself, I've done the race mode, so type 2 DNA on the 2-litre turbo. So that's working properly. It didn't work the first time. I think I've done something wrong originally, or select type 3. So working perfectly now. But anyway, I don't know if you have to go over to adjustments. I'll see if it works from here. But if you press Control Alt C, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Actually, maybe you do need it on adjustments. There you go. Yeah, so you do need it on adjustments, and so it'll give you the I think they sort of say hex code that you can amend. So this is a good thing. You probably want to copy this to a notepad or something, just in case something goes completely wrong. Or take a photo of it so you know what numbers are what. And then you've got to go over to, sorry, it's been a while since I actually did the key. I think that was the one. I'm just going to double check and get back to you. So yep, that was correct. So at the bottom there, so you don't have to count which byte it is all the way down. So at the bottom there, obviously says 108. So you want to amend that. So yours, if it doesn't have remote start as standard, which it won't if you're in the UK, will be 06, and you need to change. We'll need to change that by just using the keyboard. See that you can do that, and then you can change it to 07, and then all you do is click is OK. And after that, you'll need to do a proxy alignment, and this is where you'll need the grey and you need the blue cables. Run that, and then as long as you've got a decent cable, it should work well. It should be absolutely fine. If you've done the proxy alignment before, should be absolutely fine. So after that, you can basically, I was going to say test the key, actually. No, you want to, after you do proxy alignment, it will reset and it will throw up some warnings on the dash. And what you want to go is go to the ABS module, just keep that grey cable in, and then I'm going to do simulate because I don't have the grey cable in, and then connect to that Continental ABS MKC1, connect to that. So yeah, obviously say about the grey cable, I'm just simulating it, so obviously I'm not doing anything to the car. And then you come over to adjustments here, and to reset everything, make sure you're on the flat ground, and then the steering wheel is straight as well. So you'll click on that and then do the execute. It takes literally a couple of seconds. Click on so that's the lateral and longitudinal acceleration sensor. calibration. Sorry, a bit of a tongue tie there. You do that one first, and then do steering angle reset, press execute, take a couple seconds, and pressure sensor calibration, do execute, and then disconnect. And then after this, you can try out the key, just, you know, make sure it's, get out of the car, make sure it's locking, unlocking. There are some parameters where the remote start won't work, but you'll probably notice that it will work, because once you press the key twice, it'll beep the horn even if it doesn't start the car. So yeah, once yeah, there's like I said, there's loads of parameters that it needs to work. So I think if it's too cold, if it's got not enough fuel, even if you're just showing that yellow light, I've had it where it start the car and it will just stop it saying there's low fuel to stop you running out, but it's stupid because then you've got to start the car again. But yeah, there's a few parameters around that, but that I did see online, but I don't have them to hand, or I can't quite remember. But for me, it's worked most days. I use it. I'll use it maybe every day, really. If I want, at the moment it's quite cold, so I want to get the car started and like de-iced as well. So yeah, hopefully that helps someone. Hopefully someone will have some questions around that. Hopefully it's clear as it can be. I might do another video in the future. Someone I know wants a key programming, so maybe I'll do it around that and show you actually live doing it. So yeah, cheers guys.